Many of our students attending Mountain View wrestle with the challenge of not only the high school itself, but having additional responsibilities of family, job, and adult commitments. The Faculty Award recognizes a student who has demonstrated the greatest academic success despite significant pressures and obstacles. This year we have one Faculty Award recipient. It is now my honor to introduce Ms. Ellen Fay, Professional School Counselor, to present the Faculty Award.
Will Brayan Geronimo Perez Brito please come to the stage? Brayan, when you completed your 70-day journey from Guatemala to the United States, you did not know there was another mountain ahead of you. You said that you memorized one sentence in English when you came to register at Mountain View High School. That sentence was, "Excuse me, but does anyone here speak Spanish?" And so with the help of our amazing Miss Tina Perez, who does speak Spanish, you began your high school journey. For most students, high school can be a challenge, but when a student is in a new country, without family, and not understanding the language or the culture, the obstacles can seem insurmountable. Your commitment to learning and your ability to reach out for support are the driving forces behind your success. You embrace the Dreamcatcher program at George Mason University. Searching for work, you found the Centerville Immigration Forum, and before long, you were not just using the Center for Resources, but you soon became a volunteer director, using your talents to help others. You have been an active participant in the Mountain View family. In the past, you have represented Mountain View at the Superintendent's Roundtable. You were a member of the Mountain View Student Council and president of the Mountain View Environmental Club. On January 19th, a snowy, icy day, I accompanied you to the Supreme Court of Virginia in Richmond, where you were one of 3 finalists from the 10th Congressional District for the Harry Byrd Jr. Leadership Scholarship. This prestigious scholarship is open to every student in a public or private high school in the state of Virginia. Academics are a factor, but the most important factors are a student's volunteer leadership service to the wider community. That day, you had to interview before a panel of 11 people. The following month, February 14th to be exact, was a proud day for the Mountain View family. Mr. Morris drove us to Richmond to see the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the Honorable Donald W. Lemons, award you the Byrd Scholarship and hand you a check for $10,000. Two of your former teachers, Ms. Welling, Mr. Chin, your mentor from George Mason University, Dr. Art Poland, your community mentor, Mr. Charles Ailes, and the president of the Centerville Immigration Forum, Alice Foltz, and her husband Jerry, along with Mr. Morris and myself, were all there to see you receive this great honor. No other student from an alternative high school has ever won this scholarship. That day, you put Mountain View High School's name on the map. As it turned out, one of the 11 panel members who interviewed you in Richmond was Dr. Tracy Fitzsimmons, president of Shenandoah University. Dr. Fitzsimmons was so impressed by your story, she contacted you and offered you a presidential scholarship of $20,000 a year for 4 years. Possible total, 20 times 4, that's about all the math I can do. $80,000. In August, you will go off to Shenandoah University to study one of your many major passions, computer science, engineering, or possibly international relations. Since receiving the Byrd Scholarship, Brayan, you have been interviewed by National Public Radio. Fairfax County Public Schools has made a video about your story. And most recently, Univision of Miami came to Mountain View for 2 days to film your story. You recently accepted an invitation to speak at Stone Middle School. A counselor at Stone had read about your story and invited you to speak to their students. Many of their students had shared similar struggles to your own. You were touched by these students who told you that you had inspired them and given them hope. And one student even asked for your autograph. Brayan, you would be the first to give credit for your academic and your emotional success to your Mountain View teachers who helped you negotiate not only your classes, but also helped and supported you as you applied for and were granted asylum in the United States. Please do not forget Mountain View, Brayan. Come back when you can and talk with our students. Let them know that a young man who once asked the question, "Does anyone here speak Spanish?" is now, 4 years later, realizing his dreams. There is a repeating verse from a song about my hometown, New York, New York, that goes, "If you can make it here, you'll make it anywhere." Brayan, you definitely made it here at Mountain View. 25 courses later, with an overall B+ grade point average, 10 SOL verified credits. Here you are at the summit of the mountain. You are a Mountain View graduate. It is an honor on behalf of the Mountain View faculty to present to you the Mountain View Faculty Award. Go Timberwolves!